Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to an update on XLM, if I can still call it an update, because the last time we covered it was, I think, last week Friday. So what we said then is then we were still very, very bullish after the Ripple and the XRP news, which, I mean, it already seems like 2 weeks ago or something, but it wasn't even a week ago. But because of that, we rallied a lot. And what I said yesterday is that I thought it was more likely, at least on the short term, that we would see somewhat of a drop down to 12.5 cents at least. And if you don't believe me, then you can always check out that video. But that's what I said. And then and then we from that level, which by the way was a very strong, it's a big psychological support level. And psychological levels always work very well in market circumstances like these. So 12.5, 17.5, 15 cents, 20 cents, 10 cents, all psychological levels all tend to work quite well. I mean, in the end, we also found a lot of resistance at 17.5. And we respected 15. But all right, so now we're doing an update because we actually got some bullish momentum over the last 24 hours. Again, which is very interesting, I think, to see, again, together with XRP, which is an amazing correlation, which is new. I did not know about it, but it's pretty interesting, at least I think. But yeah, so we'll talk about Stellar, we'll talk about XLM. I'll tell you what I expect. I'll tell you some important things to look out for. And hopefully at the end of the video, you are optimally prepared for everything that could happen. So that's what we'll do. Before we dive into that, if you're interested in that, I have my own Signal group. I'm a full-time profitable trader. Personally, I think it's one of the best Signal groups in the entirety of YouTube. But I mean, I'll leave that up to the people in the group, of course. If you want to check that out, go to cilinix.com or check out the links down in the description. And there you can find out a little bit more about what it is and how to join. But now onto XLM. So first thing, volume, amazing. Has gone up by about 120%. That's more than XRP. So that's amazing. That actually does show that we have some momentum compared with the volume we had last week Thursday. It's a little bit low, but or last week Friday, it's a little bit low, but you cannot expect to go up to 1.3 billion again. Which are volume levels we haven't seen from XLM since the bull market. So just to put that into perspective. So right now we're actually getting quite a lot of bullish momentum from XRP and from Bitcoin. I expect that bullish momentum to continue, at least for a little bit. So that means that I think XLM, whereas we are now finding resistance at 14 cents, where we also have the 236 fib of the pullback, I think we'll be able to, maybe after dropping down to 13.5 cents and finding some support and finding some liquidity from there, because that's a minor support level. I think from there we will actually be able to get some momentum up to at least 15 cents. And then at 15 cents it gets interesting because we will find resistance there. It's a strong psychological and technical level with the 302 fib. But from there, it's going to be interesting because from 15 cents, we'll drop down to 14. If we can then hold 14 cents for at least, I would say for at least 2 days, then I think we can actually rally higher than 15 cents, where my first price target would probably be around 16.5. However, I think it's a little bit more likely, unfortunately, that we'll get up to 15 cents and that we will not hold 14 cents and that we'll actually have a bearish breakout and drop back down to 12.5. All right, so that's the main thing I expect on the short term and what to look out for on the short term. I will keep you updated on XLM as well, but for now, that's my take on it. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you want to discuss it, if you disagree with me, I'm always open to do that down in the comments. But for now, have a great day, take care, and bye.